On a previous video, I showed you guys how to deploy a website on Azure by using the Azure tools that are supplied to us. But this time, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to create one from scratch using a VM. The reason for this is Azure currently doesn't support projects such as Meteor or Mean.io because they don't run very well on Windows. So if you're ever facing an issue like that, you would have to set up your own VM. So let's go ahead and take a look at how that gets done. Let's start again by just going to the Azure website, my account, management portal. I'm already logged in, so I didn't have to log in, but if you guys are doing this at home, a login screen would have popped up here. So let's go ahead and do new. Compute virtual machine from gallery. Ubuntu 14.4. Here you'd select the virtual machine name, a username, and a password. And then once you go ahead and do that, it's going to launch one up. I already created one, so I'm just going to go ahead and go to that one. And it's this one right here. And this is the dashboard. And the next thing I'm going to recommend you guys do is go to this website here. And you're going to be downloading this putty, putty.exe. And I have already downloaded it, so I'm just going to go ahead and launch it, but the website's going to be below the link, so you guys can go ahead and just open that up. Here, as you can see, it's going to ask you for your host name or IP address, and that's going to be this one right here. Go ahead and connect. It's going to ask for your login and your password. There you go. Now you're connected to the VM via the SSH, and from here you can go ahead and just do the normal installations that you would do in any Ubuntu machine. Get app.get update sudo Okay, and when that's done, let's go ahead and install Git. Alright, and let's go ahead and clone down a project. In order to do this, you just go ahead and do an mkdir, and you'd create the file name, and you'd go in there and you would do a git init. And once that would be done, you'd go ahead and do a git clone, and you'd give the URL. And once that's set up, it's going to go ahead and download all the dependencies from Git, and you can do an npm install. Again, I've already done all this because this is a fairly time-consuming process. But again, all these commands are going to be down right below this video. So if you guys need a refresher or need to remember which ones to use, you can just go ahead and copy and paste those. Once that's done, the project should be ready to be deployed. The one big difference you're going to have to go through here now is that on Azure, it's set up the daemons for you, but that will not happen on a virtual machine. You have to set up those yourself. And the easiest way to do that is by installing this forever library. And here's the link to it. And if you take a look here, all you really do is you do a sudo npm install forever-g, which means you're going to be installing it globally. And you just go ahead and do forever, action, and the script that you're trying to run. In this case, it would be server.js. So you'd go ahead and do sudo npm install forever-g. Once that's done, you go ahead and just do forever start server.js. This server is actually currently running right now, so instead of doing a start, I'm going to do a restart so you guys can see how it works. But this is all you have to do, and I guess the server had stopped. So instead of doing that, let's go ahead and do start. There you go. Oh, I'm inside the wrong folder. Now, if I do a restart, there you go. The server has restarted. It shows you here. And if you want to see all the commands you're currently running in forever, you can just go ahead and do forever list. And it shows everything that's running. This is my logs. I stopped those right now. Scripts that are running, how long it's been running for. It's been running for the past 10 hours. So from here you can see everything that's getting run and what's going on. And this should be able to serve your website for as long as you need to, and you do not need to be checking in on it. The logs do get saved to a forever.log, and again, their website explains where everything is getting saved and where to go for the logs for any errors or anything else that's happening. If you do need to stop the server, again, all you really need to do is, instead of start, you'd be doing forever stop and the file you're trying to stop. Alright, and this gets your server up and running. Thank you for watching.